So today's moving day in Raleigh, North Carolina. Last few days we have stayed in the fairgrounds right in Raleigh, and this has been a great campground. It's got probably close to 100 spots. The sites are level, there's grass, there's lots of gravel so you don't have mud. The spots are wide open so you got lots of room. There's not a lot of people here. We're here in March, so maybe summertime it gets more filled up. But they're full hookups, 50 amp, 30 amp, and 20 amp with water and sewer for $30 a night. And it is centrally located in Raleigh. So it's a great campground. We're about probably 10 minutes from downtown Raleigh. So it was about a 10-minute drive to go to the museums that we did while we were here. The other cool thing is we've got a pretty big rig. We've got 41 feet plus extended cab long bed pickup. This place is close to the interstate, and it's 2-lane roads all the way off the interstate. Real easy to get in, real easy to park. Just a great campground, especially for big rigs. So check it out if you're in the Raleigh area. To be honest with you guys, because this life isn't all glamorous. We've had a couple of issues as we left Raleigh. First one is the truck is giving me a warning to service the exhaust fluid system. Some of you are aware of these stupid new diesel trucks. Mine's a 2011, so it's not brand new, but I think starting somewhere around there, they started putting requirements that all diesel trucks and semis had to use it's called DEF fluid to keep down the pollutants coming out of the exhaust. Well, they can be a real pain, because if you run out of fluid or if there's a problem, your truck just stops working. Won't let you go over a certain miles per hour. It's continuing to work, but I don't know how far it's going to go. And then a few minutes ago, we blew a tire on the trailer. So that's fun to deal with. I'll show you a picture of what that looks like. And unfortunately, we're on the side of the road and the tire is on the driver's side of the car. So it makes it difficult to change, because you're right where traffic is going to be coming. So luckily we have AAA. Normally I'd change it myself, but because of where it's at and we don't have flares, I'm going to have AAA change it for us. So we're just waiting for them to come. Fun. All right, so here's a picture of the tire that blew out. It's a rear one. Luckily it didn't mess up the rim. The other tire's still intact. But usually what you get when you do this is it messes up your skirting too, because that's no fun. So we'll get her changed. Well, we made it to Kitty Hawk. I wasn't sure if we would or not. Had a flat tire on the RV. And I'm having some diesel exhaust issues where there's something wrong with the warning sensor. Quick cross the road here. Hopefully I won't get hit. But the truck won't go more than 55 miles an hour right now, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that reset. But we made it. And we got a spot right next to the ocean. And let me turn around here. You can see our RV. Pretty awesome.
Check this out.
Back to the ocean. What do you got?
They're just all over the place, these little mermaids purses. It's so fun because there's certain things that you've just never really found on your own before, and you people, it's probably very old news around here for people, but they're just littered all over the beach, so it's kind of fun.
It's exciting for us people from the inland, from the mountain areas. So, cool. So a quick update on the problems that we are having as we're coming into the Outer Banks. So we blew a tire on the RV, got that tire swapped out, got a new one on. So probably in the morning I'll put that new tire on and then I can put the spare back underneath the RV. Brought the truck. Truck was another issue. That was throwing a service the exhaust fluid system warning. And as any of you who have worked with diesel vehicles know, especially these newer vehicles, they use the DEF system to clean up the exhaust. They can be expensive. Anything on diesels can be expensive to fix. Not only that, but when they're having problems, they go into these warning systems where they don't let you go over, like in my case, 55 miles an hour. And then I think it was after I filled up the fuel tank, it was then going to knock it down to 7 miles an hour, because it's government regulations that have stepped in and forced these car companies to put these systems on their diesel trucks and all the semis to try and clean up the exhaust. But it gets really expensive. I mean, you imagine the cost that goes into building these systems. And in my case, here is my repair bill. There's a heater that heats up the DEF fluid, and then there's an injector that injects it to help clean out the soot. Those two parts and labor, $1,600 to clean up the exhaust. Thank you, government regulations. Appreciate it. So, on the bright side of things, though, I am thankful because we were only here for 4 days. I was able to get the vehicle in, brought it to the Chevy dealer because they were able to get it in and shift other people around and work on it, and they got it fixed within, I mean, we got to leave tomorrow morning. I just picked it up now, so we got lucky. Thankful they were able to work on it. I'm just a little teed at how much it costs to fix diesel vehicles, and in this case it wasn't anything dealing with the diesel engine itself because of stupid DEF and diesel exhaust regulations. All right, I'll get off my high horse. Have a good evening, and tomorrow's moving day.